If you got a hydraulic jack that's leaking oil and needs to be topped off, I'm gonna show you how to fill them up. Let's check it out. Trust me, I'm a mechanic. So we got a hydraulic jack right here, Harbor Freight, Central Pneumatic, 20 ton. Then we have an engine lift right here. Of course, it has a hydraulic cylinder on it, 8 ton. And then we got a floor jack right down there. They all have pretty much the same setup as far as hydraulic cylinders, hydraulic oil levels. You know, once you figure out how one works, they all work the same. All right, so to fill them up, you always have this plug right here. So the oil level is about at the bottom of the plug when it's full. And you always do this with a cylinder in like that because it takes up space in here. So you gotta pop these plugs out. Sometimes they're a pain to get out of there. See, once you get it out, like that, it's a rubber plug. You can see it's already draining out. It's gonna make a mess. I mean, it always does, you know. Drips all over the place. I just get the normal bottle of jack oil like this. No need to overcomplicate things. If you just have a floor jack or something like that, you top it off, just get some of this stuff and top it off. So, ISO 46, ISO 68, typical oil weights you want to use in hydraulic jacks. So you pop the little cap off, stick it in there, you know, squeeze the oil in there till it runs out, pump it up, then release it till it's all the way collapsed. You know, the rod is all the way down in here, the cylinder's all the way down in here. Put some more in there, keep rinsing and repeating till it just runs out like that, and then you know it's full. And you'll know it's full because it's gonna make a mess. And then on jacks, you want it all the way down to the ground. So you want it released all the way down like that, and you pop it out, you fill it up, pump it, pump it, pump it, get the air out, and then, you know, you're good to go. It's gonna make a mess, but that's how you have to do it. All right, so with the plug out, we can try to squirt some down in there, just like that. You can see it's already dripping all over the place. When I pump it, it's bubbling up just like that. It's getting all that air out of there, but you know, once it's full, it's gonna drain and it's gonna leak out, but that's normal. You know, it just makes a mess. So, you know, you gotta pump these jacks, keep pumping them, get the air out, release them, come back, top it off, you know, come back, pump it up some more, and then keep doing that till you got the reservoir full. Then we just have to pop our plug right back in there. There we go, this jack is topped off and it's ready to go to work. If you have a lot of hydraulic tools though, you can get it in a 5-gallon bucket just like this, or a gallon jug, and it makes it easier to fill up all your tools. So if you get your hydraulic oil in a big old tote like this, 5-gallon pail, you can put it in a smaller container, and you can get one of these gear oil pumps, and you can screw it in the lid of a container like this or this, and then you can put the end in here to try to pump it in there so it makes less of a mess. You know, these come in handy if you don't have a bottle with this little nozzle on the end of it. So I use these, you know, for gear oil, outboards, you know, they work well. You can get in there, pump the oil up, especially if it's in a hard to reach location. So we got it full now, pump it up, pump it up. You can see it's dripping, always does. Then we release the pressure back here. Of course, it's gonna start draining out, but once it stops draining out, you know, it's full. Pop it in there, and then, you know, you're good to go, it's done. Of course, you gotta clean up the mess, that's always fun. So when you go buy jack oil, you can see some of them will say stop leak, you know, stuff like that helps slow oil leaks. So if you have a floor jack that's got really bad leaks, you can get some of that oil. It'll help slow the leak down. You can get thicker weight oil. This is like a 15 weight, 20 weight. You can get 30 weight oil. That way it doesn't leak as fast. But if your jack has really bad leaks, you probably gotta rebuild it and replace the seals. So this whole thing's basically a giant reservoir. You know, it's got the oil in there. Gotta make sure it's to the right level so that it works properly. If it's too low, you know, it won't pump, it won't jack it up right. You gotta make sure it's got the right level in there so that it works properly, because these things deal with a lot of pressure and you wanna make sure it's in the best shape, especially if you're lifting a vehicle with it. Like this, you're lifting a motor out, you wanna make sure that's got the right amount of oil in there. And you know, you're lifting up your truck, weighs 6,000 pounds, you wanna make sure that thing's working right too. So it's the same on the lift right here, you know, on this. You wanna try to get the cylinder as level as possible. I mean, I normally just fill it with it collapsed all the way in. You know, come in here, top it off, the oil level should be here. with the rod all the way down in there. So these things always leak. The cylinders always leak. You know, you can repack them, which means reseal them, get new seals, get in there, get them fixed up. Is it worth doing? Probably not, unless it's super bad leak. You know, if it's not holding pressure, then it's probably worth doing. I normally just top them off and make sure they got enough hydraulic fluid in there so they work well for me. So if they leak, they're typically gonna leak from up here, the packing. It's got an oil seal around here, holds the pressure in. You know, you wanna make sure this shaft's not all nicked up and rusted up. If it is, it's gonna leak out of there, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we got this thing topped off. I got a bearing in here. Let's try to press it out. Oh yeah. So it's working much better than it was. You know, before, it was low, it was really low. It leaked down. There you go, it's working. All right, there we go. Press that bearing right out. It's a Chevy idler pulley off of a Chevy truck. It had no problems, plenty of power. Come down here, get the bearing. There it is, fell on the ground. And then I always use a socket to push these things out. Let's push it back in, see if we have any problems. Here we go, it's going right in, no problems. This thing's got plenty of power and it's good to go. There we go, no problem. Let's go test out this jack and see how it's doing after we topped it off. You know, I was having problems with it before. It wasn't lifting right. It would leak down, so let's see if it's better. Get up under there. Man, I need to get me like a pneumatic one of these. I hate pumping these things, it takes forever. Yeah, now it goes pump and pump and pump and pump. All right, there, it's going up. Here we go. It's going up a lot better than it was. This one was leaking for sure. So it's got more power to it. I noticed before it was leaking down, you know, if that thing has got leaks, it'll leak down over time, you know. That's what the jack stands are for. You got to use them because if you don't, it'll leak down and you got problems. But it seems all right, you know, it's doing good. If we release it here, this will be the test. There we go. All right, so yeah, it's working good. Look at that, it's got plenty of pressure. Comes up, comes down, no problem. This is done right here. We can put him up back with his buddies. Got that jack fixed up, we got the lift fixed up. I don't have a motor to pull today, but we got the press fixed up. This thing's working awesome now. All right, so this lift hadn't had any problems with it. It's pretty new to me, but it's going right up, no leaks. It's going up, 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 up. I already topped it off. You know, sometimes if you get these engine lifts level, like, you know, like that, and you try to fill it, you got a problem because when it lays back down, it just goes, squirts all down here. So, you know, getting these full is kind of tricky. It doesn't matter that much if it's a little off, but this jack is working well. Let them down. Slow. Yep, no problems. All right, y'all, that's it for the video. So get in there, top off your hydraulic presses, your engine hoist, your floor jacks. Make sure they got enough oil in there so when you go and lift up the truck, you're in good shape, and maintain your tools. So the next time you need them, you grab them and you're good to go. Don't forget to drop me a huge thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more tool tips in the future. I got plenty more where this came from. Later.